The 2022 NFL Draft is finally upon us, Jeremy Greene.
Draftmas, time is here.
And it's the most wonderful time of the year. The Green Bay Packers, no Davante Adams. That's the big storyline going into the draft. How are they going to replace him? It has to be high on the priority list.
One of my favorite narratives to watch towards the back end of tonight is Green Bay has basically made it known that they're not beholden to taking a receiver in the first round. And if they don't, I may absolutely lose my fucking mind.
Aaron Rodgers probably will too.
To me, I look at receiver, one of your biggest needs. I would like to add an offensive tackle at some point in this draft, an edge, and then safety, linebacker, just defensive pieces. I like a lot of what's going on with the offense minus the weapons, and then just depth pieces on the defense.
All right, let's get into it. The final mock draft from at ESPN draft nerd Jeremy Greene at number 22 overall. This was the Las Vegas Raiders pick. George Pickens, wide receiver from Georgia.
One of the few receivers in this draft that can come in immediately and play on the outside. It's a little bit of maturity issues, nothing that really worries me. And then you just look at the height, weight, speed. If it wasn't for the knee injuries, I think he would go even higher than this. I love this player, and I love this player with the Green Bay Packers.
At number 28, just a few picks later, how about another? What is it? They just have a thing for guys with G's on their helmets. Lewis Cine, the safety out of Georgia.
This is a player that I think fits in this defense tremendously and allows you to use Darnell Savage in more of an athletic role. Because Lewis Cine is a technical safety. He is the over-the-top guy. And look, Darnell Savage has really lazy eyes at times, but he's so athletic that there's a way to get him on the field. I just don't think it's as your deep safety. To me, Lewis Cine fits perfectly. He's a player I've been saying could very well go at the back end of the first round, and I've said he would be the first true safety that every team views as a safety to go in this draft, and he did in my mock draft.
2 picks in the second round for the Green Bay Packers. The first at 53 overall, Perrion Winfrey out of Oklahoma.
3-4 defensive end to me, and would be an immediate impact as a pass rusher. I think he can hold up better against the run than people think. Here's the thing. You just didn't see a lot of it in the Big 12 because you play this spaced-out bullshit offense. To me, he's such an unbelievably talented, quick off the jump, good feet, good hands, good power moves. I love Perrion Winfrey. This is one of those players that virtually every scout you talk to will just rave about, and I think he would be a great fit at 53 to the Green Bay Packers.
They got a thing for champions there in Green Bay because here's another one from the national champion Georgia Bulldogs at number 59 overall, Jamari Salyer.
This is a player that can play any spot on the line. The closer you get to the outside, the less effective I think he'll be. To me, he projects as a day one starter at right guard, but he's so multiple that he can be your sixth tackle. This takes the risk of Elgton Jenkins having to play left tackle, of which he can, and Salyer should never do that in the NFL. This just gives you another move piece. I know Green Bay likes them. He's been super popular in this process.
All right, last pick on day 2 of the draft comes at number 92 overall in the third round. Leo Chenal, linebacker from Wisconsin.
He's just a torpedo. I think people undervalue how important it is, how much better intel you get on guys close to the draft. There's some narrative on Chenal that he's a one-trick pony and he's going to have to be the pass rusher, and that's what he does best. I don't think that's all he does. I just like him better in the 3-4. I like him better in this system, the way Green Bay is set up, and I think he would be a tremendous fit right here.
Still 6 picks to go for the Packers on day 3 of the draft, and you got a lot of guys on here that could come in and make immediate impacts.
100%. You can see the picks on the screen here, too. I want to talk about Jojo Doman. Yes, it says he's a linebacker. Yes, that's kind of the position he plays. He's more of a slot corner than he is anything. He's a poor man's version of Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Just very good against the slot. Probably never going to be great against the run, but I don't think he'll wash out if you play him in that slot cornery type role. And the other one's Dominic Robinson. I've talked about him ad nauseum. I cannot wait for him to get drafted so I can see where he goes, and I can see what team is going to prove me right that he is one of the best values in the meaty clackers portion of this draft that is out there at any position.
We are the Sportsocracy, and we will be live once again for each and every pick of the NFL Draft starting tonight from the Ingles Studio.
Meaty clackers. I just had to say it again. We'll be live with instant analysis, team grades, pick grades. We'll be doing my expansion team where I have a set pick in the draft. I pick my player, and we'll elaborate on those things over the course of the year. We're going to drink beer, tell jokes. This will be just like watching the draft at a bar with your buddies with no risk of a DUI.
And our live stream will include all of your comments and analysis as well. We are the Democratic Republic of Sports, and it's not just about us. It's about you having a good time as well. So hit that subscribe button so you can join us in the chat.
I may be a poor man's Mel Kiper, but the difference is when you ask Mel questions, they just go into the ether. You ask them to me, and I'll answer them in live time, and I have better hair.
All 262 picks live from the Ingles Studio. Ingles Supermarkets, low prices, love the savings. I'm Tank Spencer. He's at ESPN Draft Nerd Jeremy Greene.
Woo!
And we will see you tonight.